Hi, little review today, new fountain pen. This was a bit of a surprise. Just before Christmas I got a package which I recognised as being a package from MARTEMODENA. I hadn't bought anything from MARTEMODENA. I did wonder whether I'd had some sort of sleep purchases or drunken purchases but that I'd forgotten, but no, this was a gift. Previously I'd picked up a few pens from MARTEMODENA. The Dolce Vita, which is absolutely fantastic, and also the New Gallery, which is a lovely pen as well. So I picked those up previously. I'd done YouTube reviews on them, and I guess they identified me as a YouTube reviewer and decided to gift me one of their new pens. So this is a new pen made for them by MARLEN rather than Delta, and it's their Citizen range. And I think what they were trying to achieve is basically test the market and find out whether they've got their formula right for their new pen. So I've been using it for, well, over a month now, every single day, at work, at home, so I can do a review of that now. So let's move these guys out of the way a bit. Nice little stamped or sealed envelope there with product information. To me by name, which is really nice. Nice sort of packaging with a world map on it. The whole sort of theme behind these is to have a pen for every customer in every sort of country, I guess. So there's different colourways depending on which country the customer's from, which country you fancy, or maybe simply what colourway you like best. A little bit of information there with the warranty and information about how the pen's put together, the nib, and I'll go into that as we go through. Sort of faux leather snap box, and the pen's inside. Now this pen is the London colourway. It's got Marlen Italy, marlenpen.com there. I haven't come across Marlen pens before. Part of me, when I first saw this, thought this was a pen manufactured by Delta. I don't know if there's any relationship between Delta and Marlen. There's certainly a relationship between Delta and MARTEMODENA. The reason I thought that was just some of the styling, and obviously the fit and finish is excellent, but you know, there's some similarities. Certainly the use of a blind cap, very similar to the Delta approach to things. So taking a look over the pen, as I say, this is a London colourway, so the Union Jack, if you will, red, white and blue, red blind cap, solid red, a white marbled semi-translucent barrel there, blue marbled and very shiny, really very nice cap, finial, gold plated pocket clip, and then inside you've got the ink window, screwed section, and then finally a white section to hold with a gold coloured steel nib, laser engraved with the MARTEMODENA logo. So this is a medium nib. It is only available in medium currently, and it is incredibly smooth writing. So certainly that was another thing which got me thinking that it's a collaboration with Delta, because this, whilst it's a fusion nib with a little sliver of gold over the top, is a really impressively smooth steel nib as well. So just taking a bit more of a look at the pen, obviously ink window, blind cap, and inside you've got a little cartridge converter, perfectly functional, inked up with Ackerman's blue at the moment, which is the ink that I typically like to test a new pen with, because I've got a plentiful supply, and it's just a very well behaved ink. And yeah, absolutely beautiful. Nib made by Bock. This is all hand turned from resin bar. The finial, so it says, is actually made by Lost Wax Casting. So each finial is made on a little mould. The wax is melted out by the hot metal, which then is forced in on top. So it's quite a nice little close up now. Obviously you've got nice blue shining through there. The pearly sort of ivory white and the solid red of the end cap. You can see a nice red paint inlay on the band there. Cast finial, gold plated pocket clip. You've got the blind cap on the end. And then you've got the exposed cartridge converter. I would say the sort of tactile experience of the cartridge converter isn't brilliant. It would be nice to have a slightly higher grade cartridge converter, maybe with a metal head on it, just to give you that more luxurious experience. Perfectly functional, but maybe for an extra couple of pounds or euros, that would have given a nicer feel. You've got the ink window, the threads, which are smooth to the finger but a decent sized section, so you're not really worrying about those threads at all. Not really having to put your fingers on them much. Ink window is very clear. Just looking at the way that goes together, nice clean threads on the section and a completely rounded edge there, which obviously isn't going to be normally touched day to day, but it just gives the feeling of a well cared for construction. Again, nice smooth round edge as that meets the nib. Good quality nib, laser engraved. As I said, very, very smooth writer for a steel nib. Medium only at the moment, but they're looking at other options. The nib's made by Bock. Yeah, very, very nice. What I would say with the nib is, given the cold weather at the moment, moving between the walk to work and into a hot office, there's no issues with ink flow or leaking, so it's nicely put together, good quality unit. Okay, time for a little writing sample with the Citizen. So this is the Martemodena and MARLEN pen. It is a Citizen with a medium nib. Smooth writing steel. So that's about it for the MARLEN Martemodena Citizen. Really, really impressed. I think it will be a great success. What I would say is that I think probably some of the colourways are a little bit sort of bold. In fact, if you made this pen much more simple, that red, solid red, would be absolutely beautiful all the way through. It'd give quite a nice retro look, I think. But then again, there's a lot to choose from. You obviously don't need to buy the colourway associated with your home country. These are going to go to market, as far as I understand, for €99. I'll put a link below. But for a really unique looking handmade fountain pen with an incredibly smooth steel nib, I think it's definitely something you should consider. And I'll, as I say, put a link below. Just by way of size comparison, obviously imperfect mechanism for doing so, but there's the TWSBI Eco, there's the Lamy 2000. So it's a medium-sized pen, it's not huge. Just uncap these. Just for size comparison. Okay, well I hope you found that review helpful. If you haven't seen my channel before, please check it out. If you like fountain pens, everyday carry, pen knives, quality footwear, denim, that sort of thing, please check out the channel. We might share some interests. Please like this video if you thought it was any good. Please subscribe, and I'll see you for the next video. Okay, thank you very much. Bye bye.